the defense is asking now for a modification of his electronic monitoring. So, Kelly Gerner, can you walk us through what that means, and was it granted or denied?
So George Zimmerman is in fact out of custody on bail. He is monitored via an ankle bracelet that's a GPS tracking device, and he's not permitted to leave the county except for one condition. The condition is that he's allowed to go to nearby Orange County to meet with his lawyers. That in and of itself is fairly unusual. Generally speaking, homicide defendants are never out on bail, and if for some reason they were able to make bail or there were extraordinary circumstances that allowed them to be out on bail, they're under strict house arrest and their movements are very closely guarded. So the fact that Zimmerman already has the run of his home county and is asking for yet more leeway from the court is kind of interesting.
Well, I also found it very interesting that one of his defense attorney's arguments was that he's in fear of his own safety. That was a very tough argument to make because George Zimmerman went on a national show to talk about himself and his case and his defense. And so the prosecution then argued, wait a minute, you've made this a public issue. You've gone on national TV. There is no way you can now come in and claim to this court that you were in fear for your safety when you have been so public about this case. And the judge, frankly, didn't buy it and denied it. The defense has to be very careful on this one, because the fact that this is a homicide case and the fact that he is out at all is extremely unusual, and the last thing you want to do is push and push and push where the judge says, I've had enough, you're going back into custody.